Hello, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing day. So very happy to be here to kick off our 4th annual fragMas summer. It'll be our 6th annual fragMas winter here on Twitch as well, come this December. Before we get started here, we do have to have a little more of a heavy conversation. If you watch my stream regularly, you know I keep all politics or current news out of the discussion for the live chat. Of course, I talk about some of this stuff in Discord. I do have my opinions, but our live broadcast here is a place for people to relax and decompress. However, the issue going on right now in America and in the world is not not really news, in my opinion. It's more of a human's right issue. So I wanted to say my feelings having experienced this and having seen it. Even like 3 weeks ago, I told my family I thought there was some major civil unrest coming soon. And here it is. Racial inequality is certainly a huge problem in America and across the world. And the death, unneeded and very tragic death of George Floyd only exemplified that and aggravated things. It's the last in a very long series of events that have really destroyed the trust of the American people and their trust in our country and our justice system. Well, I certainly do believe this is a wonderful starting point. There are so many so many problems in the world and America specifically. This has been extremely exasperated by the COVID-19 pandemic and the overall response. In my opinion, the American people have been completely failed by local, state, and federal government to cover even our basic human rights during this crisis and pandemic. Simply put, it sucks right now, and it's very tough. This isn't a problem that arrived overnight, over a week, a month, 4 years, 8 years, a decade. This has been going on forever. Simply put, my feelings have always been, and is one of the main reasons I run my broadcasts, is that the country that I live in has been founded on the oppression, subjugation, and exploitation of the people that work in it and make it so awesome. We're really at the end result of that, and if you're looking at this from outside America and you think these problems don't also exist in your country, or this is an issue for the entire world. While I certainly don't condone looting or violence, I'm not sitting here judging anybody. We are at the end of our rope for so many different things. So I just wanted to say my feelings on that and just know that I'm being as sympathetic and empathetic where I can to everybody. And one of the main reasons I've had an absolute zero tolerance for bigotry on my channel since I began my content production career is I just don't think there's a place for it, and it's not good enough for me. Wow. That's all I'm going to say. I know everybody's been saying their 2 cents about it, but I've always felt pretty strongly about this, and I want to thank you all for making this live moment, or the live moments we're about to share together over the 31 days, a place that people can come to decompress, relax, and reflect on the things that they're experiencing right now, which is very stressful for everybody. If you do want to have further discussions about the rioting, looting, protest, social justice issues that are happening right now, please do join the Discord and have that discussion there. Thank you all. Let's keep it dapper and be good to each other and have a wonderful summer fragmas as we all try to get through this together and move forward. That's all we got. Thank you everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. Let's hop right in. We rolled Crystal A before the run today, so we'll be playing this ship. It's a pretty cool ship that starts with 2 Crystal crew, 2 humans, and a very unique weapon setup. Before we get started here, I'm just going to take a moment to get caught up with a lot of your wonderful support. Here's an absolute ton before the stream began. And then we'll kick off our run. Give me just a second here. I got so much support, in fact, I'm going to break this into pieces here. Hey, Arthos, thanks for 20 months. Walrus King with 23. Scurvy Yeti, thanks for 31. Bozar, thanks for 12. Pet Brain, thanks for keeping it dapper. Nuclear Phoenix, thanks for 9 months. That one Infinite Lighthouse, thanks for 36. Appreciate the 3 years. InCab 1971, thanks for 1,500 bits. Thanks for that gift. KSWA Cathor with the 10 gift sub package. Myth of Applesauce with the 5. Step Back Gribble, thanks for that gift too. J Saber, thanks for 16 months. Blue King Crab, thanks for 9 months. Homeless Messiah, the 35. Spudmaster 56. B-Man, thanks for 25, dude. Appreciate that quarter century. Beargo with a tier 2, 62 month sub. OPT with 6 years. Mr. Dad for 36. Dynamite, thanks for 84 months. F-Game, thanks for that gift too. Deranged Optician, 3 years and climbing. Fujibayashi, thanks for 9 months, sir. Kills a lot with 45. Twagger with 36 as well. Holy crap. Quality, thanks for 43 months. Midnight, thanks for 30. Artian, thanks for 14. Lakapi with 18. NBM, thanks for 4 years, my man. Lactalk with 68. Badpan, thanks for keeping it dapper. Justinus, thanks for 86 months. 4-Wheel Gator, thanks for 18. Cheesy Bob, thanks for 10. Gift sub package. Canadian Cruelty with 16. Big Old Donkey with the 10 gift sub package too, and they just keep coming. Thank you, Silent Mando, for the 10 gift subs as well. I don't know how many gifts that was, but an incredible amount. And Caravor, thanks for 6.5 years of support. That's it for now. Feel free to throw out some name suggestions for the fine vessel. Going to grab some names for our crew here. Before we go into this, I just want to say one more thing on what we said. That was the first opinion on anything I've shared on stream in over 2 years. My broadcast is and will continue to be an experience-based experience. It's too important not to say something. Ooh, I like that, Patrick. Okay, we'll just start from the top of the list here for the crew. We got Delbach. I don't remember where I was 2 weeks ago. Beep. Oh man, making it tough on me here. Alright, we'll go with the summer ice. Everybody loves a good nice ice beverage, huh? Thank you all for your wonderful creativity. Alright, let's get our run started here, and then we'll talk about the different stuff on this ship. Crystal A is one of 2 crystal variation ships. Starts with Crystal of Vengeance, which sells for 40 scrap. That's a 10% chance to damage the ship when they damage you. That's alright. If you're new to FTL, it is the roguelike game of space exploration. Oh, 1 sec here. Thank you. Did turn the game sound down for our chat there. If you're new to FTL, it is a roguelike game of space exploration. Our goal is to work our way through 8 different sectors of randomly generated space on our way to a giant enemy flagship fight, which has 3 phases. This square right here represents 1 sector map. So we'll work our way through, get pushed out by the rebel fleet, and go on our run. Hey, you're already in there, Twagger. We gotcha. Crystal A also starts with 2 unique weapons, which you can only find in the Crystal Home Rolls, which is very rare to do. Heavy Crystal Mark 1, which is basically a heavy laser which pierces 1 shield, and Crystal Burst Mark 1, which does the same, is 2 1-damage projectiles. The struggle that this ship has is by the time you reach Sector 3 or 4, you must have gotten weapons or some other way to kill ships, as 1 shield piercing gets greatly diminished when you run into 2 and 3 shield ships. Alright, we're gonna go here first. We're off. Attack him before he can attack. Crystal A has a lot of good things going on for it, especially early game weapons. The one weakness it does have is the weapons room here is very far removed from the rest of the ship. Five missiles, 2 drone parts, 10 scrap. That's actually quite a nice deal. What do we think about that? I'm gonna accept sorry, but you get twice as much scrap from the kill. That is correct, Jupiter. We do 31 streams in a row, 2 times a year. Once in the summer here, and then once in the month of December. This is our 4th annual Summer fragMas. That was a very good offer, though. I'll give him that one. Okay, I would like to take a few more jumps before this store if possible, just have some scrap to spend on something if we do get there. 3. I think I'm gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know what, let's go 1, 2, 3. That leaves us the option to go back up here. We'll take 2 more jumps before the store. J-Bill, I think on this ship, if I had to choose between an early upgrade, weapon upgrade, or crew teleporter, I'd probably take crew teleporter. Since we have the crystal boarding crew, that's a very big advantage. Of course, we'll get all caught up with your wonderful support here in a few moments. It's always really crazy on the first day of these fragments. Really appreciate all the support you guys are showing. Thanks so much for sharing this time and place. Okay, we got a breach in the O2 here. I'm going to run over to sensors, because it's very possible this room could get bamboozled. Maybe not. You know, if this was an engineer or a rock, I might, but guaranteed high scrap reward sounds good to me. Should kill the engineer, yeah? I wonder if these guys are going to try to switch when he runs out of the room. That'd be cool. They are. Awesome. Oh. Okay, I was going to try to get the crew kill here, but I'm not going to eat another 5 or 6 missiles to reach that goal. Dude, what a freaking bonanza. Robotic Crow, thanks for 53 months. Enjoy your continued lurk. Soapbox Huey, thanks for tier 2 and 22 months. SFT, thanks for 43. Wonder Boy, thanks for 13 months. Pneumatic, thanks for 19. Crajable with 59. Faden with 76. Traxxas, thanks for 51 months. Zombie, GB, thanks so much for making it official with Twitch Prime. And Rescadge, thanks for 3 awesome months. Appreciate you all. Hoping there's scrap here. Ooh, man. I'm going to scrap some of the debris here. I really want to board this station and look for survivors, but I already know what happens if we do that. Okay, this looks pretty good. We're going to get this store here, and then we're going to be able to loop around for this store. And come back down. I will definitely buy crew teleporter here if we can. This is kind of my new thing on a lot of ships, is buying crew teleporter early. Okay, charge laser is definitely a weapon that is worth considering here. It delays our third shield bubble, or second shield bubble considerably, but without a weapon, where are we? Okay, I'm gonna buy laser charger Mark II. Well, hold on. Can I avoid this? Boy, that's tough. If we end up getting crew teleporter here, I'd be a little bit disappointed in having the laser charger, but we could get completely denied weapons. There's no guarantee we're ever going to see another weapon in a store outside of this, I guess is my point. There's no guarantee at all. Okay, how many do we sell for these? So 10 each, so that's 20. We only have 1, 2, 3 jumps before this store. You know, regardless, I'm going to save right now. It does not improve our prospects all that much. Maybe then I should take the store right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, we're gonna take 2 jumps before the story. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack the automated ship to get to the storage cache. Okay, if our shields get hit here by this could be painful, but otherwise should be pretty chill. It's like our 3rd missile we've dodged here. It's pretty nice. Cool. How is the gain to voice balance for everybody? Made a few minor adjustments to the microphone during break, as I always do, always checking that stuff. Cool, thanks for the confirmation sounds. It looks good on my end as well. Okay, I'll buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap here. This is discount fuel that we're gonna buy more than likely later anyways. Yeah, it is, Justinus. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna do a weird play here. We're gonna go long-range scanners. And we're gonna buy Fire Beam as well, okay. It's kind of like a crew kill for now. Okay, we really gotta focus on getting our 2nd shield bubble up now. But now we can hit ships and light them on fire, which results in crew kills. That's a start. Okay, Pirate Disruptor here, we're going to reject. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, on this ship, we are going to just shoot them down right here. Okay, so we didn't want. Should hit before that fires, I think. Okay, it would have. Okay, shields going down is not good, because if this gets repaired, we're in trouble. But their drones are now fully down, so we're going to be okay. Enemy FTL charging. No thanks. Hey, Rapat, thanks for 29 big and Slumber Project. Thanks for that big 3-0 and Shigure Katami. Thanks for 21 months. Thank you. Stoned Eagle, thanks for 42 months, man. Thanks for that answer, dude. Glad you could be here for the live show today. Alright, going into an asteroid field without 2 shields is pretty sketchy. I'm going to go ahead and buy a shield bubble here, just in case. Doesn't really help us in the moment, but it could. Okay, our weapons didn't get hit, which is pretty major here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe I can switch over to Fire Beam now. Do I actually think there's a fire kill here? Probably not, but I think there's the possibility. They have a Manus repairing there. Good. Okay, just waiting for an asteroid now. Any asteroid. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to Fire Beam through the O2 and weapons. We're going to try not to have shields light on fire is kind of the goal, and then it can burn out maybe before that happens. Okay, O2 is down and burning. That's very good for us. The best thing that can happen here is that the O2 burns out completely. There we go. Okay, they're going to be out of health soon. So then they'll just go back to whatever they were doing before. There we go. Now you can see that the O2 in here is burning out, as is this. What I'm hoping is the oxygen runs out before the fires hit and take down the shields. Since the O2 is down, this should happen. Ooh, maybe not. It's gonna be close. Okay, did not go into shields. Now all we gotta do is wait. Hooray, we found a crew kill in the asteroid field. Dang, December, thanks for that tier 2, and Dubs, thanks for 6 awesome months. Appreciate that half year. Looking good. Okay, can't quite upgrade here in the asteroid field. That's just the way it be. Okay. This ship having a defense drone can shoot down our crystal projectiles, so it becomes a lot harder to damage this ship, though we can do it. Our first and primary goal is to try to take down this missile launcher. Well, that didn't work out. Whoa! There, partner. How many missiles have we eaten so far? 3. Okay. I was debating if I wanted to wait here and try to burn this ship out, but I really think trying to disable the missile launcher is better. There we go. No thanks. Okay, I am going to go ahead and just purchase my shield bubble now. Now we can have 2 shields on. That helps a lot. Hey, Defense Drum Mark 1. That's a piece. Pirate controlled or Manus controlled? I'm going to take pirate controlled here so we can get triple nebula with long range scanners. That should be a very distinct advantage. Though I do like Manus controlled sector 2 specifically for getting crew kills. Oh, good time to have 2 shields. I also need to buy a power bar here for sure. Corpse Necrovis, thanks for 63 months. Appreciate that 5+ years. And Kyrell, thanks for 3 months as well. Glad you could make it to the live show today. Yeah, that'll happen, Rat Pack. That'll happen. Better luck next time. Alright. No fire beam here, just shield the ship in the asteroid field. Duxon MX, thanks for the legendary 36 months. And welcome to the Hall of Fame. Thank you. Man, that asteroid to the piloting really messed them up fast. We'll never surrender one of our crew to schleppers. Okay, how many crew are on the ship is the question. Tell me about it. Okay, they got 3 crew here. The ship does not have very much HP, so we're actually going to do this in parts. We're going to almost kill this Manus, and then we're going to go from there. By almost killing this crew, but not actually making them expire, they will now board with a second crew, which has 100 HP. The second crew we will go ham on. Let's do this. Hoping they board with the engineer here. They did. Okay. 3-on-1. We'll get the kill here. There. And the fire begins in the O2 room here. That's how we're going to try to accomplish this. Let's also just go back real quick. I want to see what crew is going to repair first. Alright, so the Manus is going to be trying to repair the shield. This is what we want. And then we'll O2 over here. Good. It takes Manus a full 15 seconds to repair a single system, so we know we're going to be able to fire our fire beam again twice here before they are able to have a shield bubble back online. That's nice. I'm going to wait to fire here to see if he gets this fire out and starts repairing, so if he does, we want to reinitiate the fire here. There we go. Okay. It is possible this fire spreads all the way over and destroys this ship, though I don't think it will. O2 is already burning out. Gotta say, Debbie looks pretty good here as a 5th crew, but knowing that we could get a crew anyways, since we're getting the crew kill here on a slaver ship, I'm gonna say surrender is not an option. I'm not sure if burning here will actually kill them fast enough before the system is burned down. I don't know. Mr. That Mike, thanks for 25 months. Divatacular, thanks for 27. Joseph, thanks for 22. Pogman Rob, thanks for 3 months as well. Thank you. That's a good feel right there. Crew kill gets. Get these fellers healed up. Hey, nice. Okay, we're gonna grab NG here for sure. So we ended up getting our NG anyways, and we got a high scrap reward. Awesome. Every time you get a crew kill, you have a chance at additional rewards. So you get high fuel and scrap, crew, weapon, or drone, or the normal rewards. So you're just going to, on average, get a lot more stuff to work with when you get crew kills. All right. Run another scan, man. Your advanced sensors are able to breach the prototype or protective barrier and scan the cargo. It appears to be filled with military supplies. You take everything you can use. Repair burst, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Connect down, no. Hey Gendy, in the future, if you already know the answer to a question, you can just make it a statement. Makes it a lot easier for me as well. Thank you. ShadowFan216, thanks for 60 months. Appreciate that 5 years. Thank you. What a day. What we're really at here is 6, not 7, which means that this nebula is takeable since there's more than a gap here. Does that actually work though? And also, thank you for that reminder. Let's get Noemi changed right now. We are currently on Mortomni. This background's awesome. Alright, so this needs to be 6.5, 7 if we're going to make the exit properly. We do have the additional option of doing a hard dive here and then diving through the exit on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 7. Excellent. I'm just going to do it that way. Taking the die is a little tempting. We don't actually get anything for doing that. Okay, where's this landing? It's landing in our weapons. So we're going to do something here. If we do 2 damage to our weapons right now, this explodes, we're going to lose both of our weapons. So if we put the 2 power weapon in front, we're going to maintain the crystal heavy here. Which hopefully will hit. No, it missed. Okay. Well, they don't have shields, so that's nice. Let's move this over here. Mr. Dad 19, that is the Rebel Fleet Pursuit with Numbers mod, which you can see by doing exclam mods in the chat. It's a nice one. Could have been a different fight if we didn't avoid that bomb damage. We'll never know. Oh, snap. Well. Of course, my gut wants to go down here because I can see ship fights, but... Is getting an empty nebula and 2 ship fights going to be better than 3 jumps up here? It's likely. One thing we have not seen this sector, though, is a store, so it's really likely that there's at least 1, if not 2 stores up in this segment. Okay, I'm going to stick with my initial path and go this way, because I do believe stores are coming, and I could use a store pretty badly. Attack the pirate. Alright, this pirate has... how many lasers? This pirate has 3 lasers. Okay. I'm gonna go to Fire Beam here. I do believe a shield hit and then Fire Beam across their main system should cause some major devastation. What's the layout of their ship look like? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They don't have very much crew health to work with either. They do have a med bay, but running to the med bay does not stop fires from spreading, so it's going to compound on them. Good. I do want to take out their weapons here, so I'm going to go like this. Yes. I want to make sure this fire beam passes through all of the rooms the way it should. Yes. Darn. Double shield fire, holy crap, collapse on that. Okay, we're gonna go in here now. I don't think we're getting the crew kill anymore. That's good. I could be wrong about this crew kill, though. I don't think they currently have the resources to take out this fire. Darn, I think this one's going to burn out before it pops again. Let's just go like this and see what happens. Say it's not likely, but it's possible here. Okay, just a single fire burning in the O2 interests me. Okay, with the shield being back online and that happening, we are not getting a crew kill, but we stuck in there. 22, and they left, but a high scrap reward was received before they jumped away. Let's get our own crew healed up here, and then we'll move along. Nailed him. Yeah, great. We're going into some nebulas too, so that's excellent. Nice. Alright, well, seeing this, I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then take this jump. We'll miss out on this one, but it's, you know, we're getting 2 fights in a store for what could be nothing down there. Also, store right now is looking excellent. Are there options to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and exit? Maybe I will do that. There are some good things that can happen inside these nebula jumps. The manually search the wreckage event. Nah. Talk myself out of that one pretty quick. Fight the ship. Very similar situation here, except for fire should be easier to manufacture on this one. If they fire all three here and they all three hit, we can lose our shield bubble to this heavy laser. So having had this just hit, I'm actually going to drop my shield bubbles and let these pass through. Took out the weapon I was going to use here, but it's unlikely they hit with 3 ions again. Every time the charge weapon charges for the enemy, they have a chance to fire it at 50%, so it's a lot more likely they'll keep sending out these singular bubbles and we won't actually receive the ion damage. Certainly not an impossibility to lose our shield here, much less of a possibility. How do I want to start this? Do I want to start fires in the shield room here and then go to weapons? No, I want to go through this way. Wow, that fire beam was a swing and a miss. Again? Okay. Okay, they all hit. Uh-oh. I was a little worried about that. That's okay. This is really the first thing of any consequence that's happened on this entire run, so I'm just going to accept this as part of our experience. Gonna wait to go back into shields here. Do you think crew kill's still possible, though? Less likely now than it was. JPJ, thanks for 26 months. Hey, Steen, thanks for 15. And Octane Weasel, one more for that big 5-0. You got that right. Thank you. That was much better. That's the fire beam you're looking for right there. That's the goods. Okay, well, he's out. This is burning down. O2's down now as well. I believe we may have gotten ourselves a crew kill here. Oh, man. Enemy FTL charging. Get that out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and have to start a fire in here now. Oh, crap. Never mind. Is the fire going to spread in or no? Please spread over. Thank you. That very well might be it. Oh. Oh, he's going the other way. Okay. He wants this to get repaired. That's good. Alright, I should have had the fire beam still active here. That could have stopped this repair from happening, which I think might get done now. Nope, he's done. See, the rest of the auction is being pulled out of the cabinet too, so it is... This is it, we got it. Wow. As close as it gets. Hey, Blade Sound, thanks for 8 wonderful months. Appreciate you keeping it dapper. Better lucky than good, I always say, and do mean. Sorry for punching the mic there twice. Hey, high scrap reward, awesome. At the very least pays for our repair. Oh man, crew teleporter though? My man. Alright, I am going to buy a crew teleporter here, and I am tempted to also purchase, or keep my defense drone. I'm not sure if we can afford that right now. Repair burst is getting sold 100%. Let's go ahead and purchase crew teleporter now. Crew Teleporter is awesome because Crystal crew members have this lockdown ability where they can board and then lock down a room, stopping anybody from entering or leaving. You can see that also affects our crew, but a very powerful mechanic. Alright, I'm going to rock the NG over here on weapons, as that's the hardest area to repair. I'll leave him on sensors for the moment too, so we know where and when to board. Okay, let's go ahead and fix here. Hey, VVE, thanks for 37 months, 3 years, and climbing. Man. I kind of want to hold on to the defense drone, because defense drone and boarding go together very well. I think I will, since we don't have anything to replace it with currently. Hey, nice, Lucis. Crew boarding does take a lot of practice, and I still make mistakes all the time doing it. It's definitely a skill that you have to curate and learn. Okay, nice, nice. After months of waiting, we fell into their trap, guys. Months of waiting. So I'm going to board here, and we're going to lock down. It's going to allow our crew to punch down their weapons. I'm mostly doing this so we get the crew fighting skill for this boarding event. Also, you'll notice here, by the time the lockdown is finished and we lock down again, our crew teleport is almost back up, so we could actually board with a second set of crew if needed. This, in some ways, makes the Crystal crew lockdown ability kind of upgrades your teleport. Makes it like a level 2 teleporter, more or less. Just not quite as fast. Hey, VVE, thanks for 37 months, and Edgy Murphy, thanks for 4 biggins. Thank you. $5 fuel, 20 scrap. Hey, cheers, Murphy. Thanks for being a part of it, dude. Intruders on board. Okay, they're in our engines. I'm gonna go ahead and go into doors here. I'm gonna run you guys over here, you here. Actually, you go there. Open doors. Okay, since they're in engines, I'm gonna open my doors here, and we'll cut off this. No, we'll cut off this side of the ship. These doors close as well. It's not that there's no oxygen. They're gonna be trying to get to this side of the ship. Now, I could lock them out of the room and have them die outside the medbay, but in this case, I'll let them in since we're doing a boarding-style strategy. It makes sense that we want to kill off the enemy crew with our hands and gain crew skill. He's going to get in there, but he will come back to the medbay here in a moment. I'm, in fact, going to leave with this guy so that our boarding crystals get all of the crew skill. Yo. Get him. Pretty good. Matthew 895. Thanks for 14 months. Much appreciation. For sure, Cheesy Bob. No ship to get a crew teleporter on quite like a crystal ship. Mantis, Homeworlds, or Uncharted Nebula. Dang. We're going to end up going Uncharted Nebula here because the scrap gains can be higher, but I do love me some Sector 3 Mantis Homeworlds. They're very easy to get crew kills on. Long-range scanners, maybe Mantis Homeworlds is like just as good here. One downside to Uncharted Nebula is they can have only one store, and there's often more automated ships, which we're not terribly well equipped to deal with right now. Not bad, but not good. If we do go Mantis Homeworlds, I do not believe we're able to fully get the Kazakh event going. We could go level 2 teleporter to try to get the quest done and not get Kazakh. It's tough, dude. That's quite literally my voice, Mox. Okay. This isn't bad, it's just a little bit awkward. We're gonna get all of our jumps that we need to this sector. Just gonna have a portion back here that is unseen. Reactor upgrade for 2 missiles and 3 drone parts. Yes. Yes. I kind of want to buy 2 teleporter right now, but there's a lot of other stuff we need to get. Attack the pirate. Holy glaive beam, dude. Kidding me with that? So this ship could hurt us pretty badly, but when we get to board them, we will also hurt them. No matter what, when this glaive beam goes off, we're taking damage, which is a fact. Second we can board in, though, we will be able to disable their stuff. Should be 1 guy in piloting, 1 guy in engines for this pirate fighter. Should. Okay, we missed. That's fine. Very nice glaive beam there. Very lucky. Alright, so I'm going to board in right away, and then we're going to lock down. We'll have this glaive beam disabled by the time they're able to fire again, then we can use our crystal heavy to disable their medbay. Just going to go ahead and lock down again, because the last thing we want is for this to fire one more time. There we go. Slugging human, cool. No, Lucid Zealot, it was exactly 2 damage to our hull. Got him. Dude, what's up? The ship refused to fight. You still detect life signatures. Apparently this was a prisoner transport. The single survivor offers to join your crew in exchange for their freedom. What's up, fish? Let's get you a new name and get you in there. Eleneth. Slugs make the best pilots because they cannot be mind controlled, and therefore you will not lose all of your evasion in one fell swoop. Yes, also great in Nebula, that's a good point. Tico, LOL, thanks for 12 awesome months. Kern, thanks for 52. Stormhall, 22, thanks for 62 months. And Darno, thanks for 16. Hey, Cleave the Land, thanks for 59 as well. I relate to or mission notification, do apologize, got a terrible case. Humanitis myself. Just thank you all for being here on this fine first day of our 4th annual fragMas. Okay, we go here first, we go 1, 2, and then up this way. There's no hope of correcting these, so we're just gonna swing across. Yeah, I guess in the Nebula, the guy going into shields is probably right. In a non-Nebula jump, probably want him on sensors, at least to start. Repugnant, arm the weapons. Can't be going and calling people repugnant now, come on. Okay, well, I guess we just get in and then lock down. I'm gonna go to 2 shields here just to be safe. Okay, we're good, we're good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to follow up board, because 2 rocks have 300 HP, and well, we're not quite there with our crystals. Stormhall 22, thanks for 62 months. Thank you. Hey, what's up, man in the fight, Ninja? Nice. Alright, well, Manning can be the designated censor fellow. Also, Mannon's new name is Ghost Sun. Level 2 teleporter is looking a lot more keen now, but I also need power bars and other things. Well, specifically, I'd like to see a store soon. Okay, enemy FTL charging. This will be okay. I'm gonna board into their... God, I want to say weapons here, but it's got to be piloting. The Crystal crew will be able to get back out here in plenty of time. I'm gonna run this NG over here just in case our teleporter gets hit by one of those lasers. We'll be able to repair it in time here. Nice. Good. Just gotta let this roll. Okay. Okay, shield's getting hit's fine. Looking good. Rocket did 2. Thanks for 73 months, 6 years, and climate, and Kishmish. Thanks for an awesome 13 as well. Feels nice because it is nice. Mid-teleport would not have mattered, Wonko. Basically, as soon as you hear that swoosh and the animation begins for teleporting, the teleport is already complete. So as long as it activates before it gets ioned, you're able to do that. And as far as I know, the teleporter is immediate. So even if the ion was floating like right here, as long as I was able to pause and start the teleport, it'd be good. Might as well. We're here. Okay, let's attack the ship. There is a guy in weapons to begin here, which is tough for us. It's also tough to get through there. How are we going to do this? Alright, let's just say it's likely we're going to get hit by one missile here. Our current options are we can board into drones to take down the defense drone to give us the best chance possible to hit weapons with the heavy crystal, which would disable the missile launcher. We can board into weapons and then probably punch that down. I'm going to begin by boarding into weapons here, and then we're going to lock down at the last second before that door opens. I think we are going to eat this missile, unfortunately. Okay, I stunned my own crew there, but we accomplished our goal of not having the missile launcher fire. Now what we can do is we can board into the shield room. And as soon as this dissipates, I'll just walk over to the med bay here. Okay, they got system repair, that's fine. It's going to take them a long time to get that repaired. Okay, we're good. Nay, Uber Lars, thanks for 36 months. Appreciate that. 3 years. One of the most important things about managing boarding crew is to recognize that they will always try to defend the shield room. If you can board the second set of boarders, your initial set can really do whatever they want. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count how many jumps we think we got till this one. It currently says 9 here, since fleet pursuit's about 70% here in the nebula. We can assume in 9 jumps we're going to get 2 extra jumps. We really have 11 jumps left in this sector if they were all nebulas. Probably safe to say we have 11, even including this one right here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's what we have left. So we're just going to grab the remaining jumps. The exit's guaranteed empty here. Do I spend any of this scrap or I just continue to save? I think third engine and a power bar seems appropriate. To start. Attack the pirate, nice. Okay, well. Okay. He's leaving the room? This is awesome. Since he's left the room, we can now, unobstructed, do damage in here. This is awesome. Okay, I got a plan here. My plan is to fire my projectiles into this room. Okay, the burst laser is still going to go off here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Darn, that didn't quite work out the way I wanted then. Let's see if this works, though. Okay, we did miss. Okay, most importantly, that went down. Since they have an engineer here, I believe we're going to win this fight. And if we aren't, we can just leave and then come back. Okay, I'm no longer believing we're going to win this fight just outright. I'll swap over here, see what they do. Is anybody going to try to repair this? No. Tricky part is this guy's going to explode for 15 room-wide damage here when he dies. I am simply going to back out here. I don't like the way that looks. Dead. Just get the crystals going here, so we're going to reboard with them. Hey, Extruder, thanks for that awesome 13. Fanvar, thanks for keeping it dapper. The meal, thanks for 8 months. And Wasted Mind, thanks for that ultra generous tier 2 sub and 44. Thank you. Dead. Gonna do a bit of a power play here, and I'm gonna board into shields. He will try to stop me from damaging shields. We're gonna use this as an opportunity to farm out just a little bit more crew skill for fighting. Hey, boarding drone sells for a solid 30 scrap. That was a 56 scrap gain here in Sector 3. Wow. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we're gonna lock on here. Cool, dude. Get you a new name. That name is Spike Rock. Well, if we're gonna have that, I'm gonna move him into engines. And then we'll put you over here. The nice thing about the Zoltan is he provides a temporary power bar wherever he's stationed. I need that. attack the ship. Okay, they got Ion Intruder coming out, which is not good. I'm actually going to board into drones here, which is a bit of an odd play, but I think correct, given that we've seen an Ion Intruder starting to intrude. Okay, it's still usable. You know, not usually good. I definitely have boarded with Zoltan crew before, but the truth is that in almost all cases, you're better off not boarding with Zoltan since they provide temporary power as it stands. Federation C is the main example I could think of with that opportunity. Cool. Could have been close. Let's repair that breach now. Ion Intruder is one of those pieces of equipment that's rarely a problem, but when it is a problem for you, it is a huge problem. Alright, you are the doors guy now, which means you're here. Save. And no store yet. Alright. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, exit. Attack the automated ship, get to this station. Okay, we're gonna get into weapons here. Nice miss. Oh, wrong one. It's okay, we still did 2 damage. At least this one's not trying to run from us. Yeah, the explosion for Zoltans dying is only 15 damage. Where it gets scary is when there's multiple Zoltans. So if you're fighting 4 Zoltans with your 4 crew, they're doing an additional 60 damage to all crew in that room. That's where Zoltans start being very powerful. Anti-ship beam drone sells well. Double store on the way out. Don't mind if I do. Well, we're in desperate need of a weapon upgrade or something else. We got so much scrap right now. Really don't feel as if level 2 teleporter is bad here, but also a lot of the benefits, such as getting crew, are negated right now. There won't be a next time. Open fire. Okay, I got in here before there was any other crew, so I'm gonna lock down right away. Want to take this missile launcher down if possible. It did go down good. Let's just set up the second set of borders here. Also gonna not do a secondary lockdown yet, because this isn't coming back online. Gonna run these guys around quick. They boarded? What? Okay. Okay, they're about to go to their med bag and let this guy in the room, and then we'll just lock it down. No med bay, no mercy. Good fight, good fight. Hey, glad to have you here, Melon. Thank you. Okay. Now, we certainly have some choices to make here, now don't we? Boarding drones out for sure. I think it's safe to say that the fire beam, since we picked up crew teleporters, probably outlived his usefulness as well. I think I'm going to buy cloaking and hacking here. That really solves our ability to board and kill ships. I'd also like to buy Hull Laser 2. We're not getting everything we want here. There's just not enough scrap to go around. Okay, if we're going to do hacking, which we need to right now, we're going to get rid of both of these drones. 310 scrap in Sector 3? Oh, man. Well, the fact is, I can get everything if I want to. I really do enjoy Ion Stunner with boarding strats. It's a tough one. Okay, I know I'm going to buy Hack right now because we got the boarding style ship, and that's our ticket to killing high-level medbay, clone-based ships or delaying weapons so that we can. I think Firebomb is out, or Fire Beam is out of uses right now. Okay, let's get Cloaking 2, yes. My concern here is if I don't pick up Hull Laser 2, what's going to happen? Are we gonna get any more weapons this run? I don't know. It's likely. We already turned down that charge laser as well. Not a bad complement to the crystal weapons. The additional downside here is we were about to jump into a store which could have a better weapon than the Hull Laser. I have a lot of other stuff I'd like to spend my scrap on, so I'm going to jump away. I would like a top-tier weapon, Burst Laser 2 Flak, or some other projectile shooter. I'd also like to just straight up buy 3 shields here, additional engines, power for our cloaking, so on and so forth. So I think we're going to avoid the weapon right now, and use the scrap we would be spending on weapons on defense. Okay. Breach 2 is a pretty demonstrative weapon with boarding. Okay, backup battery. Gonna buy repair. I am strongly considering scrap recovery arm here. Jeff Kuma, the danger wave on the map is the rebel fleet pursuing you. This is what pushes you into the next sector. Breach 2 and hacking accomplish the same thing essentially here. I think this run is in such a place that we can, and I will try to buy the scrap recovery arm. I always say, and always mean, that the scrap recovery arm is often a mistake in hard mode FTL, almost always. But with how this run is going and the tools that we have, late Sector 3, early Sector 4 is the optimal time to buy a scrap recovery arm. And it's in front of us, and we have the scrap to buy it. That is tough. It might actually be fastest here to kill off the enemy crew. Alright, tell you all, before we finish off this fight here to dive in Sector 3 heading into Sector 4. Just going to take a short break on our first day. About 2 hours in and grab myself a quick snack. It'll be about 3 to 5 minutes for this breaker, so no ads during any break during the broadcast. Only do one set at the very end. I think it's the least intrusive way to go about it. Just thank you all for being here on our inaugural day of our 4th annual fragMas. The world is a little bit heavy right now. I'm glad we do have this place to relax and enjoy together. If you're curious about my thoughts or anything else like that, please do head over to the Discord where you have a nice discussion going, and all updates for the streams all happen there. Be back in just a few short minutes to continue the fun. Thanks for your patience during this brief intermission, and do enjoy this sleepy pin during our short intermission. Be right back. Alrighty, we have returned. Thank you so much for your patience during that brief intermission. Winston, you done did it, my man. My man, you did it. Thank you, Mox W and Cheesy Bob, for pointing out that audio stuff. Do appreciate it. Keep messing with it. These cats right now are out of control right now. Top right back into our run here, headed into Sector 4 and see how it goes. Okay, during our short intermission there, Goofling, thanks for those bits. Giesel, thanks for 43 months. Trigger Gags with 34. Tarmus 256, thanks for 2 years. And Lajarkin, thanks for 76 months. To round it all out, Angel 9001, thanks for 90 biggins. Thank you. Alright, where are we at on this ship fight? Right here. Oh, the first thing I notice here is I do not want to get hit by the missile here. That'd be ideal. Wiki man, we bought crew teleporters, so we dropped the fire beam for that reason. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm waiting for them to leave the room. I'm going to back up battery and board. They're going to try to defend with this guy. We're going to lock down before then. It's a start. Alright, gonna cloak on this one. Good. That is quite literally all that we needed. Hey, that's a good tip there, big old donkey. Thanks for that. We don't need to kill this ship. There's no scrap at stake. Is there any reason we want to reboard here? Let's say the answer to that question is no. I may still get the kill here, and I'm going to try, but if there's any risk of damage at all, we're just going to jump away like we should. Okay, they're gonna reboard us. Fair enough. Get him. Man, they bamboozled me. They are going straight for that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the crew kill now. Gonna board in when this Chuckle tries to go to the med bay. We're gonna lock him in here with us. Oh, not quite. I was mistaken. Not the first time. Cool, man. Was not expecting the kill here. Look, it was a team effort by the entire crew. Thanks, crew. Been silencing. Thanks for 30 wonderful months. Happy summer, fragMas, to you and her 55. Thanks for 33 and Anxiety Plus. Thanks for 60 months. Much appreciation. Slug Home Nebula. Oh, baby. Okay. The Slug Home, it calls to me. I'd love to be able to buy level 202 here for the slug hacking event, but we're not quite there yet. Wally Brick, thanks for a year and a half, and Nimble Nos, thanks for 16 months in that tier 2 sub. I think we're going to end up going up first. I'm just going to abandon this little portion here. It looks okay, but we have to go back through an empty jump to get there, and there's a lot of sector left to explore. Oh boy. You know what, let's go ahead and drink to our alliance here. Hey, they repaired our hull and showed us his stuff, which is nothing we want to buy. Do you think he's going to think we're rude for just leaving without spending any scrap? I think so. Sorry, Mr. Slug. Not sorry. Is there anything here we'd feasibly even buy? No. Fuel's it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks good. If we don't take this top one, we're not going to get the bottom one as well. Okay, they're trying to hack our O2 here. I see that. I don't appreciate it. You're not going to counter-hack, though. Going to board here. Going to lock down immediately. And we're going to set up our second set of borders. With this, I feel it's pretty reasonable to get this down before it fires a second time at least. And we got some time before our O2 is dissipated too. Snap. Okay, we did not get it down. This kill will happen before that missile launcher fires again, but it did not go like I thought it would. I think what that confirmed to me was that was a firebomb. Had to be a 2-power missile. Nimble Navs, thanks for a wonderful 16 months and that very generous tier 2 sub. And Claudia99, thanks for keeping it dapper. So good. Oh, hey, they're not on the ship right now. Okay. Another store, all B. I think we're going to take the long way around getting back to the store. So 1, 2, maybe even 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. Looks good. Got something to look forward to. Now there could easily be 3 stores in this sector since this store was actually an event that appeared. One thing I do fear when I have a store later in the sector is that I won't spend my scrap effectively because I keep putting off to buy from that store. Here we are. Okay, nobody's in weapons yet except for us. I'm in. Start. Haha, not quite, huh? Okay. I get it. Always forget those things can stun. Well, how are we going to handle this? Okay. The 2 highest health crew need to be in slot 1 and 2 here to defend, because these guys are about to die. We'll send these guys out of the room. We're going to send the 2 high health crew into the room, and then follow up by putting these back in. There we go. Oh man, he hit the injured guy. That man is spitting fire. Spellbound, thanks for 31 months. Appreciate you keeping it dapper. Captain the Redbeard, thanks for that tier 3 sub in 2 years. Infant, thanks for 8 months. And Hannah, thanks for 38 biggins. What a bonanza. Well, Marie, that's a very complicated question, but to simply answer it, we usually choose to dive when we're receiving 2 or more extra jumps in the sector for doing so. The different things you would like to have to dive is very dependent on which sector you're in, and where your run's at, and if you can risk it. But as a general rule, if you can get 2 or more jumps from taking the risk of diving, we often will. Looking good. Also, if the X is inside of a nebula, then there's no anti-ship battery there, and that can be an additional consideration. Hey, enjoy that lurk, Gisberg. Thanks for 7 wonderful months. Okay, here we go. Intruders on board's fine. We do not need a med bay for this event, I'm sure. Do the same deal here. We board in, lock down right away. Alright, how do I actually want to deal with this is a good question. Dude, Kamuri, you done did it. Thanks for 38 months and that tier 2 sub, and Defamatory with the 25 gift sub package. Incredible generosity. Thank you for that total of 500 gift subs, man. Wow. Very grateful. Alright, we're just gonna go... Well, hold on. I'm waffling. I don't want him to destroy the sensors is the thing. But now their ability to damage us is completely destroyed. Good. You guys are fine. Get him. Lowendorf, thanks for 23. One more for 2 years. Keely Bear, thanks for that gift. And Kinjara66, thanks for 54 months. So wonderful to be here on this first day of our 4th annual Summer fragMas. Appreciate y'all. Today and every day. Love that little drop in the Slug Homeworld song. So juicy. Alright, I'm going to go here and I think go down. Maybe back up and around, but maybe just straight over too. We got to be careful here that we do get enough jumps out of this sector. This will be fine. Alright, alright. The slug passenger ship hails, please, your worthy alien highnesses. We are unarmed and seeking asylum. You approach cautiously and weapons immediately spring from their hull. Classic slugs. One moment. Let's talk about the enemy ship's weapon setup here real quick. This will not damage us till the second pass. This is 16 seconds, this is 10 seconds. So this will fire the second time after the halberd is fired. So the weapons aren't super immediate. Still going to go into weapons here, as that does give us a free kill. Yeah, I way overcomplicated this ship in my mind. Oh, didn't quite get there, okay. Whoopsie doozle. Okay, I'll swap these two real quick. Easy peasy. Hey, look at all these legends today. Wicked Warlock, thanks for 30 wonderful months. Cake Donut, thanks for 64. Striker Elk, thanks for 76 biggins. Thank you. Glad you could make it today, Striker. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish jumps to the exit. We'll just call it about 10, with a lot of these being nebulous, or at least 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd be cutting it pretty close, but maybe just what we want. Can also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should still work. I'm going to take the store down. Not bad. Double, thanks for 35 months. Much appreciation. Thank you. Hey guys, apologies for this minor inconvenience. I do need to take the stream down for just about five minutes or so. The stream will be back here in just a moment. It's having a small technical difficulty. I need to run through a quick cycle to fix. So thanks for your patience during this very brief intermission. We'll return momentarily to continue this run and our first day of fragMas. Kitty Mayans. Be right back.